Hey guys, well, first of all, let me say, if you hear the water in the background, my washer is draining. And it's in this downstairs part of our home, and I was just waiting on it to kick off, and it did, and so I'm just trying to be a little bit productive and go on. So that is why you may hear that in the background. Anyway, there are many great affordable brands out there, and this is one that I found that I'm very impressed by. So I wanted to share some more stuff from them with you. So ignore the little breakouts we have going on. I am not great about washing my face these days. I'm trying to do better, but still I'm not great at it. So just bear with me as I, work through this breakout. There's a good chance it's just hormonal, But anyway, the last video I did, I got this eyeshadow palette, which is the Afterglow palette, and it's very beautiful. It's a dupe for the Natasha Denona gold palette, which I don't have the gold palette, and I don't think she sells it anymore, but it's beautiful. And if you've not seen that video, I'll link it down below so that you can watch it. I was not feeling a blue look, and even though there's a lot of neutrals in here today, there was an eyeshadow look that I kind of had in mind, so I went ahead and did that on my eyes instead of using this palette. However, I think the quality of this palette is amazing, and what I have seen from other people who have used their palettes, they are very impressed with the quality as well. So I can vouch that this palette for sure is good, and I feel like that they have a good quality on pretty much across the board on things, so I'll go ahead and give you a spoiler. But I feel like that if you want to try their eyeshadow, you should. This palette, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's a 15 pan palette, is $8. So that's a pretty good deal, and I really think it's a steal, honestly. And it even has like cream to powder shades in it. It's really great. Another thing that I purchased back the last order, and of course it's going to be loud outside too, was a cream blush and a cream contour, or actually a cream bronzer. I used all the cream bronzer completely up, and this cream blush, which is really beautiful, is still something I use, and I don't go through blush as quickly, so that's why I've not used all of it. But it is really beautiful. This one is in the shade Risky Business, and I just really love it. So if you want a really beautiful shade, I highly suggest that one. I also tried a highlighter, I tried primer, I tried this hydrating foundation, I tried this setting powder, I tried this eyebrow pencil. Really great. It's almost gone, actually. I think it might actually be gone. And I tried this mascara. I'm not a huge fan of this mascara, even though a lot of people are. It has fibers in it, and with contacts I can't use fiber mascara, so that's the only reason. But it is dual ended, and one side is like a voluminous side, and the other side is more for length and curl. So really nice. I do like it, other than the fact that it has the fibers. It did make my eyes look really good besides that. So was that all, I think, from the first video? I think but anyway, I'm going to use some of that and some new stuff today, so let's go ahead and talk about some of the new. So this is what I repurchased. The packaging is a little different on this, but it is still the same. It is the Golden Sun liquid bronzer, and it is so pretty, so pretty. I believe this is the lightest bronzer that they have. So I did, like I said, go through the whole thing, so I really liked it. I also purchased the soft tan shade, and it is a contour shade. So this is the soft tan, so that's definitely contour. It does look gray, but it's not super gray to the point of it looking gray on the skin. I only say that because I've used it one time. And then I got some other blushes. So this one is the Gold Quartz, and I should have probably known Maybe this isn't the one. Let's see. Yeah, this is not the one. This is a beautiful shade of blush, and this is actually a collaboration with Lorelei. Lorelei. This is a collaboration with her. So you see it's a brighter blush. And then I also purchased this blush, Love Cake. This is the one I'm not crazy about, and I will show you why. So it's kind of hard to see on here, but it has actual glitter in it, and it's little specks of, like, I can't tell if it's gold or silver. I think gold and silver, actually. But there's specks of glitter in this one, so as much as I love that shade, I'm not crazy about putting glitter on my face. So I don't recommend the Love Cake, but the Golden Quartz I really think is beautiful. And then I also got this highlighter, and it was in the collab with Lorelei, and this is super beautiful, right up my alley for highlighter, that in the center there. It's in the shade Hibiscus. So really, really pretty. I love that shade. A shade that I love. So I had the hydrating foundation last time, and I got the shade Nude, and this time I got the shade, this time I got the Complexion Pro matte foundation, which is in the shade Shell. So it's a little different. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit less orange than this shade. And by the way, I love this, and I think it's actually beautiful on the skin. If I was a little lighter, I would probably really love this and have used it all by now. This comes in a really nice bottle. They've changed their packaging just a little. This is my old blush, so see how that's just like a straight up and down. That's kind of curved. This is a little bit embossed on there instead of just printed, and they have the SheGlam embossed again. Nothing on the top of that one, so just a few changes, nothing huge, but all the new ones have that blush and highlighter as well. So I had this SheGlam Insta Ready powder, and I got the shade Bisque. I feel like it darkened my makeup a bit, and it could have been because I had a darker shade, you know, the orange. So I went ahead and purchased the next shade down, which is just translucent. So it is just a white powder, but it still has that on the top. It's the pressed powder, which I really, really like, and the packaging on that changed just slightly. And then we have the Birthday Skin Primer. This I really like, and I have used it a lot lately. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on, but here I've dipped into it quite a bit. It's kind of like the e.l.f. Putty Primer, but it's a little bit more hydrating, almost moussey texture. So I do like to just press that into the pores, which I may have used that in a video not long ago. I don't really remember, to be honest. So I'm going to show you the difference in these foundations. Okay, so this one is the new shade. It's called Shell, and this one is Nude. I said new shade, right? I can't remember. This one is Shell, and this one is Nude. So just, you know, a little bit of difference. Not a ton, honestly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to squirt the new one on the back of my hand. I'm going to squirt out 2 pumps. And I'm going to take my little sponge and just start blending it in. Okay, so I'm going to do a little contour. I'm going to use the Soft Tan shade. I think I did that at different angles, but that's fine. So I'm just going to blend this out. See how that blends out? It's not gray when it blends. So what that does, it just creates a little bit of a shadow, which is what contouring is. Then I'm going to take Golden Sun and I'm going to bronze. Really pretty. Okay, I'm going to use Golden Quartz today for my blush. And I'm going to put a dot of Love Cake, and not because I want to, but I might as well try it out because I may not use it very much. I don't suggest that because where I put the dot is where the glitter stayed. So not my favorite, but it's pretty. I would just prefer one that doesn't have the glitter. Might look like I've got a lot of blush on, but let's just wait just a minute. I'm going to use this SheGlam 12-hour full coverage concealer, and I have the shade Cotton Candy, and I really like this concealer. I've used it quite a bit. It is really, really nice. Really pretty. I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna take my new translucent Insta Ready powder. I'm gonna take this pressed powder and I'm gonna set under my eyes. That powder is so good. Look at this under eye that's set and this one that's not. It's so blurring. It's just that good. Okay, now I'm gonna take the loose powder. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. And I've already messed up. I forgot to put the highlighter on. I do feel like this would give a white cast in pictures, so just keep that in mind. I don't mind it under the eyes so much for the brightening, but maybe not all over the face, just since it is so white, you know. That's just my opinion. Okay, so let's go to brows. Here's my old one. Oh, it does have some left. So this is the SheGlam Brows on Demand 2-in-1 brow pencil. So you have a pencil and a pen for your brows, and I love this. This is a really great dupe for the Urban Decay brow blade. Perfect dupe. It's like same thing, and I really love it. So the shade Taupe is not my favorite shade of taupe. I will just say that. I feel like it's a bit dark. However, it's not something I am gonna be upset about, but that's the shade I use. But one thing I did get new this time is the SheGlam Striking Brow Gel, and I also got it in the shade Taupe. So let's use that. Don't underestimate the power of a good brow gel. See how this is a little bit more choppy? This just kind of brings it all together. I love it. And this is a good one. I like it. So I also got this eyeliner the last time, and it's broken. I can't remember if it came broken or if it's just broken throughout time. I just have to remind myself when I use this to be very careful when I open it, because like today I opened it and the pencil flew out and I had to chase it down. So it's a good pencil and I like it, but it's just hard to keep track of when it goes flying. I went ahead and used my Maybelline Sky High just because I didn't want to take a chance of that mascara like irritating my lashes. I feel like I need to put on a little bit more stuff on top just because I feel like it doesn't look like Like, it looks like I've put powder on top and there's nothing else. Okay, I'm afraid to put this over powder because I tried it the other day and it didn't work out for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this SheGlam powder highlighter from last time, and I'm gonna put that on. I'll have to include this in another video and remember to use it. And there is my almost full face of SheGlam. I really like how everything turned out. I love the new cream products. That just goes to show you don't have to spend an expensive price tag like Charlotte Tilbury or, you know, Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona doesn't have liquid, does she? After I said that, I was questioning myself. You don't have to necessarily spend an expensive price tag like Charlotte Tilbury to have a nice liquid contour, liquid blush. You can have options that are much less expensive and much more cost effective, because in this day and time we have to look for that because life is just too expensive not to. So I really enjoy these. I love them so much, and I went through a whole liquid bronzer from them before, so I know I like it and I know the product is good. So yeah, I just really like everything. I really like the eye look that I did today, so if you guys like it, let me know and I'll try to redo it. I saw a girl do this on TikTok and I wanted to recreate it or try to, and if it went well I was gonna, you know, do it on camera, but I was afraid I couldn't do it. So it's not that complicated, honestly. It's just a completely matte look, and that's not something I'm completely used to or comfortable with, so that's why it's a little different. And yeah, so with aging eyes, matte shadows look really good. So my eyes are definitely aging, and so I have to look at those things. But I love a matte look. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm very happy with how that turned out. But my complexion, I love my complexion. This foundation is absolutely amazing, and if you want to try it, I highly suggest it. I think it looks really beautiful. I wore it the other night. I didn't wear it like for a full day, but what time I did wear it, I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. So check it out. Tell me what you think. If you have tried it, let me know what you think of SheGlam. So I think it's a really great, affordable brand that is definitely worth checking out. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I hope you are staying safe, happy, and healthy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.